What's up, NFL fans? Welcome back to the channel, Reva's Talk Sports. I am back again with my weekly NFL predictions video. Regular season finale, week 18. This is the week where a few teams have a lot to play for to get into playoffs. Meanwhile, this is a meaningless week for teams that have made the playoffs and may not play their starters. But we keep it going in the regular season finale, my week 18 predictions video, money line, and spread picks. Saturday slate, Cleveland Browns versus the Baltimore Ravens. The Browns lose to Miami Dolphins, and the Baltimore Ravens defeat the Houston Texans. Give me a blowout win. Give me the Baltimore Ravens money line and the spread. I know this is a very high spread. It's around 18. Don't think the Browns put up any points. If anything, maybe at most 10. No competition, no challenge. I can see this game probably being 34-10. If that, give me the Baltimore Ravens money line and the spread in a blowout victory, and they win the AFC North Division in this one. Cincinnati Bengals versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Bengals had a nice overtime victory over the Denver Broncos, and the Pittsburgh Steelers lose to Kansas City Chiefs. There is a lot of motivation on both sides. The Steelers are on a 3-game losing streak, and I know as sure as hell they do not want to make it 4 at home. Meanwhile, the Cincinnati Bengals know that if they win this game, they have to pray for the Broncos to lose and the Dolphins to lose to get into the playoffs. I don't know how I feel about the Steelers team, especially the offense go toe-to-toe with Joe Burrow and this hot offense. And I don't know how I feel about the Steelers defense, especially the pass defense, stopping this red-hot offense, as the Steelers in the past few weeks have pretty much been a bottom 5, bottom 10 defense, especially in yards allowed and pass defense. Give me the Bengals to keep it going and keep at least their season alive and pray for other teams to lose. Give me the Bengals money line and give me the spread of 1.5. I think they get a nice victory of about 2 at Pittsburgh. Bengals money line and Bengals spread over the Pittsburgh Steelers. Carolina Panthers versus the Atlanta Falcons. The Panthers got blown out by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the Atlanta Falcons lose to the Commanders in overtime. Give me the Atlanta Falcons money line as they are praying for the Buccaneers to lose so that they can sneak into the playoffs. The spread is a bit high for a divisional matchup, especially with Michael Penix being a rookie quarterback, but I don't think that matters. I have no faith in this Panthers defense, and I think Michael Penix probably throws for 250, 275 with 2 to 3 touchdowns in this game. Give me the Falcons money line and Falcons spread over the Carolina Panthers. Buffalo Bills versus the New England Patriots. The Buffalo Bills blew out the New York Jets at home, and the Patriots lose to the LA Chargers. The Bills will be playing their starters, especially Josh Allen, but it will only be for a limited amount of time in this game before they start to put the backups in. And the Patriots are still up in the air if they're going to start Drake May in this game or not. But I'll take the Bills money line. There's still a huge talent gap defensively and offensively, especially from a coaching standpoint. So I'll take the Buffalo Bills money line, and I'll go a Buffalo Bills spread. I understand the Patriots kept it close at Buffalo, but I think that was pretty much the Super Bowl game. I got the Buffalo Bills money line and the Buffalo spread over the New England Patriots. Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Colts. The Jaguars defeated the Tennessee Titans, and the Indianapolis Colts got an embarrassing loss to the New York Giants. This is probably the worst division in the NFL, the AFC South. I'm going to go with the Indianapolis Colts money line, and I'll go Indianapolis Colts spread over the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Colts are undefeated at home as a home favorite, and they're undefeated against the spread in their division. That's the only reason why I'm going with the Colts, because the Colts lose to the Giants. I probably would have been off of them if they played someone else, but this is the Jaguars, one of the worst teams in the division. The Colts, like I said, undefeated at home as a favorite and pretty much perfect against spread in the division. I'll go Colts at home to bounce back against the Jaguars, money line, and spread. Chicago Bears versus the Green Bay Packers. The Bears lose to the Seattle Seahawks, and the Green Bay Packers lose to the Minnesota Vikings. The only team that the Packers can beat in their division is Chicago Bears, and they own the Chicago Bears. Give me the Packers money line, and I'll take the Packers spread in this one. I think it will be very smart for at least Matt LaFleur to at least bench their starters around the third, fourth quarter, if that. It's looking likely that the Packers are going to play the Philadelphia Eagles in the first round. And if they want to at least put up a fight in the first round against the Eagles, they got to make sure that everyone's healthy for that game. So give me the Packers money line. The Packers on the Chicago Bears, and I think this will probably be a nice blowout victory for the Packers. Give me the Packers spread at Lambeau Field. Washington Commanders versus Dallas Cowboys. The Commanders had a nice overtime victory over the Atlanta Falcons, and the Cowboys lose to Philadelphia Eagles. Give me the Commanders money line and spread. I have no faith in this Cowboys team at home. They're pretty much trash at home, but yet they played better on the road. But with CeeDee Lamb out for the season, I really don't see how this Cowboys can move the ball and put up points. The Commanders are looking red hot. Give me the Commanders money line and the spread over the Dallas Cowboys. New Orleans Saints versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Saints lose to the Raiders, and the Buccaneers blew out the Carolina Panthers. Give me the Buccaneers money line, and the spread is high for a divisional matchup, but it doesn't matter. Give me the Buccaneers in a blowout victory over the Saints. I think the Buccaneers could probably beat the Saints by at least 20 points, especially with Spencer Rattler starting. The Saints team has a hard time moving the ball. If anything, my favorite play in this game is probably the over. The Buccaneers in every divisional game, the total has gone over every single time, but I go money line, and I like the spread for the Buccaneers over the New Orleans Saints. Houston Texans versus the Tennessee Titans. The Texans lose to the Baltimore Ravens, and the Tennessee Titans lose to the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'll go Houston Texans money line and Houston Texans spread. Don't have faith in this Titans team. I understand it's the last week, and the Texans are in the playoffs. They don't have much to play for, but even then, I don't see the Titans coming out with a victory or covering the spread. The Titans have yet to cover the spread at all this whole entire year. Texans money line, Texans spread. New York Giants versus Philadelphia Eagles. The Giants had a shocking victory over the Colts and lost their number 1 overall pick in the 2025 draft. And the Philadelphia Eagles defeated the Dallas Cowboys. Give me the Eagles money line and give me the Eagles spread. If anything, probably the best player prop is Saquon Barkley, 100+ yards, rushing yards. He needs 101 to break the record. I think Saquon Barkley breaks the record against his former team. The Eagles win, and the Eagles cover the spread, unless the Eagles want to have some diabolical work and purposely lose this game and have the Giants keep falling down the draft. Don't think that happens, but you never know. But I'm kidding. The Eagles win, money line, and Eagles spread. Kansas City Chiefs versus Denver Broncos. The Chiefs defeated the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the Denver Broncos lose to the Cincinnati Bengals in overtime. The Chiefs are resting their starters. Don't see the Chiefs winning this game, and I don't think they want to win this game and do the Bengals any favors of getting in the playoffs. Give me the Denver Broncos money line and give me the Chiefs spread. I understand that the Chiefs are resting their starters, but Wentz is still a serviceable quarterback. This is still a well-coached team, and the coaching staff is still going to coach the game. So even though that the Chiefs aren't starting their starters, I like the Bengals money line. The Chiefs do them a favor of helping them get into the playoffs, but I think the Chiefs at least make it a little bit close against the Broncos. Seattle Seahawks versus the LA Rams. The Seahawks defeated the Chicago Bears, and the LA Rams defeated the Arizona Cardinals. The Rams don't have much to play for in this game. They're already in the playoffs. I'll go Seattle Seahawks money line this one. They at least end the season with a moral victory, end it with a bang against a divisional team. Give me Seattle Seahawks money line. Give me the LA Rams spread. The Rams aren't good at covering the spread at home. They're 0-3 as home favorites, but they're an underdog in this one. So I'll go Seattle Seahawks money line, and I'll go LA Rams with the spread. Let's go 49ers versus the Arizona Cardinals. The 49ers are coming off their Monday night game against the Detroit Lions, and the Arizona Cardinals lose to the LA Rams. I am done with the Cardinals. I am done with Cardinals really for the rest of the season, especially this the last week. Give me the 49ers money line and give me the 49ers spread over the Arizona Cardinals. I don't see the Cardinals sweeping the 49ers this season, and I'm sure the 49ers will like a moral victory to end the season, especially against a divisional matchup. Give me the 49ers money line and the spread over the Arizona Cardinals. Miami Dolphins versus the New York Jets. The Miami Dolphins defeated the Cleveland Browns, and the New York Jets got blown out by the Buffalo Bills. It's up in the air if Tua will play. He is suffering a really bad hip injury. There are reports that Tyler Huntley is getting a lot more practice reps than Tua this week. It seems like Tua is a bit doubtful unless this is some psychological warfare to kind of mess with the Jets in this one. Meanwhile, the Jets just have not looked good all this season. But this game feels very, very fishy to me. It feels like everyone will be on the Dolphins because they are the Dolphins. But then I just feel like the Jets could probably play spoiler in this game because this is probably Aaron Rodgers' last hoorah and somehow gets a victory in this game. It's going to be 20 degrees at MetLife Stadium. I don't trust the Dolphins in extremely cold weather. I'm going to go Jets money line and Jets spread. I am not touching this game. If anything, probably the total, maybe under 40 in this game, but I'm not touching this game whatsoever. But I don't trust the Dolphins in cold weather, and I just feel like this has spoiler alert all over it, and somehow Aaron Rodgers has one of his best games of the season. This one, for some odd reason, I just have this weird feel about this game. I'll go Jets money line and Jets spread over the Miami Dolphins. LA Chargers versus the Las Vegas Raiders. The Chargers defeated the Patriots, and the Raiders defeated the New Orleans Saints. Give me the Chargers money line and the Chargers spread. I think the Chargers could beat the Raiders team by at least a touchdown. I understand the Raiders are on a nice winning streak, but I don't see the Raiders putting up a fight against the Chargers. The Chargers have a very elite defense on the road, and Justin Herbert and McConkey have a very solid connection with one another in the passing game. But give me the Chargers money line and Chargers spread. Last but not least, we have the battle for the number 1 seed, NFC North divisional matchup, Minnesota Vikings versus Detroit Lions. The Minnesota Vikings defeated the Green Bay Packers, and the Detroit Lions are coming off their Monday night game against the 49ers. Who will get the number 1 seed in the playoffs? The Vikings have been red hot this whole entire season, surprisingly, because a lot of people pretty much counted them out before the season started. And the Detroit Lions, they are very dominant at home. And despite all the injuries they have damn near half the team in the hospital room. They still find ways to win. Who is it going to be? I am going to have to go with the Minnesota Vikings money line and the Vikings spread. The Vikings have just been really well and playing extremely great this whole entire season. I don't know if I have much faith in this Lions pass defense stopping this Vikings offense. The Lions were pretty much allowing the 49ers to move the ball on them on Monday night. But I'll go Minnesota Vikings money line over the Detroit Lions, and the Vikings spread over the Detroit Lions, and the Vikings are the number 1 seed in the NFC side in the playoffs. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed the content, please give the video a thumbs up and comment below on your Week 18 NFL picks. Thank you so much, and catch you guys on Friday.